money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence Schools, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Okay, ta-da!
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza. And I follow him anywhere.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Yes, videos, it is that time for the show, also known as Showtime, which is a premium channel. But I am content, comfortable, and well-fed. Thank you so much, Cody Nico Chan. Tex-Max D26, good to see you, my friend. Take me to the desk. Rupert unleashed the donuts. Ha cha 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 cha. How's it going? You doing all right? Everything cool? Ah, there we go. What's going on, Cody Nico Chan? Good to see us. Commodore Friday is here. We got You Tell Him Steve Day. Tex-Max Z26, Gin Junkie. It's a really big shoe. Oh, yeah. Really big shoe, Gin Junkie. You know what's up. You know what's up. Hello, Maisie Buff. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, we got a bingo game going. Bingo game going. Happy Wednesday, everybody. If you work Monday through Friday, then take comfort in the fact that, like the great poet John Bon Jovi once said, we're halfway there. Well, we're more than halfway there, I guess. If you do a Monday through Friday gig, then Wednesday's probably over with. Or maybe your schedule changes all the time, and Wednesday means nothing to you. That's also a possibility. Happy to see you, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost got me with that one. Almost. It's not too difficult to get me with those things. Not too difficult. All I got to do is just catch me in a moment where I'm not quite paying attention, which surprisingly happens quite a lot. Quite a lot. Yeah, it's all downhill from here, but like in the good downhill. You know what I mean? Sometimes people say, "Oh, it's all downhill from here," and they mean it like it's bad. But like if you're in a wagon or something like that, you want to go downhill. Or like a bicycle, you want to go downhill. It's way easy that way. You don't have to pedal as hard. When did this start? Also, I am shopping. It started precisely 12 minutes and 15 seconds ago. But most of that was the little intro thing. I just started jibber jabber. You didn't mess anything. You've been saying that exact same thing? I understand. You and I have one mind. One mind. Uphill. Just ask old what's his face? Sisyphus. Which is better? Pushing a rock up the hill or down the hill? Come on. Yeah, pick up Coterie Nico Chan, one of them all-meat super dogs at the refreshment center while you're out shopping. Hey, could you pick me up some salsa? I got me some tortilla chips, but I forgot to get salsa. And I have some salsa in the refrigerator, but I don't know that I trust it. I don't remember when I bought it. And I know that I do have a tendency to double dip if it's just me. You know what I mean? Pigging out on the couch. Shark in the salsa. Our shark. Do-do, 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 do-do. Good old say. Yeah, I can't salsa shark with no salsa. But you know what? I may just gamble on the salsa anyways. Later on. We'll see how I'm feeling. I may roll the dice on the salsa of unknown origin. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right? It can't be that bad. How many people have you ever heard of that died from eating salsa? I mean, no more than 5 or 6 tops, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'll probably eat some salsa later on. Especially if I keep talking about salsa. Then I'm really gonna want it. I gotta skip that song. Playlist once again starting to fail me. If it's fizzy, that is an indicate. Well, what if I like sparkling salsa, Gin Junkie? Maybe I like my salsa to be a little sparkly with a little pizzazz. I want to feel like I'm eating salsa and Pop Rocks at the same time. That seems like an interesting combination. That which doesn't kill you only gives you excruciating salmonella and norovirus. Now, norovirus, that sounds pretty futuristic. That can't be that bad. And there's no salmon in the salsa. So I don't think there'll be salsa. Salsa and Oreos are interestingly good. That is interesting. I've never tried that particular combination. Salsa and Oreos. I don't know. I'm not too wild about an Oreo. I mean, I'll eat an Oreo. You give me an Oreo, I'll eat it. But I don't. Whenever I'm wandering through the grocery store, I don't go, ooh, look at the big aisle of Oreos there. Better scoop me up a pack. Turtle Sages has made some cucumber salsa for work. Instead of tomatoes, used cucumbers. Had pineapples and jalapenos. Man, Turtle Sages. That actually sounds pretty good. I'd give that a shot. I would give that a shot. Sing the next song. Jeez, this playlist is failing me tonight. An indication of how things will go? We'll see. We'll see. You don't like salmon salsa? You dip you some fish chips in your salmon salsa? It's high in protein and omega-3s, which also sounds futuristic. Omega-3s. Can I tell Mrs. Cake to not chew on the electrical cord? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Mrs. Cake, listen to me.
Wow.
Stop chewing on the electrical
Steve
cord.
Dave just cheered 50 bits.
Stop.
I'm predicting a Fest Vlog win.
Ooh.
But first, I gotta tell these people to get out of here with their garbage.
Get out of here with that garbage. Oh my goodness, good to see you, Weird Paul. What's going on, my friend? Thank you so much for 51
Hello,
months.
Sock Talk, old pal.
Hello, old pal. Good to see you, my friend. Yes. Thank you for doing a shout out for Weird Paul there. Salvador Friday. I appreciate that. If you're not following Weird Paul, then you've been interneting incorrectly this whole time. Hope everything's been well with you, Weird Paul. I haven't been able to catch any of your, haven't seen any streams or anything like that lately. Probably spending a bunch of time on the old TikTok. TikTok doing pretty good. Pants o'clock. Smooches for you. Smooches are for you. So, Mrs. Cake, please stop chewing on the electrical cord. First of all, they don't taste good. Trust me on that one. Second of all, they don't have any vitamins or minerals. Probably. Third of all, there's electricity inside of them. And you don't want to get that electricity in your kitty cat belly area. Because that's no good. Oh, she did stop. She stopped, ladies and gentlemen. Call me the cat whisperer. She stopped chewing on the cord. See, all you got to do with a cat is just present a reasonable, logical argument. And they'll listen. They'll listen. Hajar, say, good to see you, my friend. What's going on? And Yogi Jules. How are you, Yogi Jules? Thank you so much for reminding me to do my yogas. There we go. Get a good stretch in. Yeah, maybe that's why. I forgot to get a good stretch in. Oh, don't want to pull no muscles or nothing like that. I'd hate to pull a mustache, you know what I mean, right in the middle of a show. That's no good. That's no good at all. Be pulling a mustache right in the middle of everything. Oh, can't imagine anything scarier than that. Mustache injury is nothing to mess around with. Oh, I'm doing spectacular, Yogi Jules. Thank you so much for asking. I'm listening to some music that Dr. Fraser Crane would approve of. So that makes me feel good about things. Was watching some Frasier on Cozy TV. We was gonna put it on Peppa Pig for baby son. I was gonna put it on Peppa Pig, and she said no, and I was like, all right, well, what do you want to watch? And then we were just sort of scrolling through stuff, and then she pointed and she said that one, and I was like, oh, okay. And you know what she picked? She picked Married with Children on Cozy TV, and she actually watched it for a little bit. And then Frasier came on next. And you know what, Yogi Jules, that's weird because that was actually the episode that we watched. They had Frasier Day, and Frasier was having a heck of a time trying to get to his own ceremony. And then at the end, they showed the actual real Frasier Day. I believe it was 1997. And it was on September 11th. What a day for that to be Frasier Day. September 11th, 1997 was the actual IRL Frasier Crane Day in Seattle. Isn't that bananas? I bet for 3 years he was like, oh boy, it's September 11th. Can't wait to celebrate Frasier Day. And then all of a sudden, not Frasier Day no more. I mean, maybe technically it is, but of all the days, you do. Oh, call it a Nico Chance Smooches. Yeah, that's very kind of you to say. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's my favorite Floyd Vivino. Good to see you, my friend. What is your favorite viral video of a cute animal? Probably my favorite one would be the one where the raccoon comes up and steals some cat food in his little front paws, and he's holding the front, and then he scoops up the cat food. And then he goes, bloop, 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 and it like wobbles away on his back legs because his front paws are full of cat food that he just stole. And he goes, bloop, 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 bloop. He walks kind of like Zoidberg.
So I put my hands up. They're playing my song, The Butterflies Fly Away.
Ooh.
I'm nodding my head like, yeah.
Yeah.
Moving my hips like, yeah.
Yeah.
I got my hands up. They're playing my song. They know I'm gonna be okay, yeah. It's a party with Sock Cop today. Happy 42, buddy.
Thank you so much, Calicot, for 42 months. I appreciate that, my friend. Oh, I got a little choked up there. Thinking about the past 42 months and how much fun we've had together. Yeah! Party with Sock Cop today. Oh, it's fantastic. That song's going to be stuck in my head. I appreciate that. I actually do enjoy that song. I like that song. That's a fun song. It's fun. I don't like that song, Sock Cop. Well, that's fine. Hate fun. I don't care. You live over there at your little hipster bubble and have a great time. I'll be over here with my hands up and playing my song and butterflies flying away. Yeah! I have not seen the raccoon spray a cat with a garden hose on a deck. I have not seen that. But I did see the raccoon with drug paraphernalia that's been going around. I think either today or yesterday or whatever it was. Where they pulled over a lady and then and they're talking to her, and then all of a sudden they look and there's a raccoon in the driver's seat trying to smoke drugs out of her pipe that she left in there. First one's free, man. Ooh. Oh man, could you imagine? Did you see that? That's bananas. That's bananas. That raccoon, buddy. I don't know if it was a pet raccoon. I guess it had to be, because nobody's freaking out that there was a raccoon, really. So I guess it was fine that the raccoon was there. But then when it tried to smoke drugs, that's when the guy started laughing. Which, how can you not laugh? I mean, it's, it's not really appropriate behavior. But at the same time, it's a raccoon trying to smoke a pipe. Like a bad pipe. Not like a fancy, you know what I mean? Like a fancy pipe. Like a bad pipe. Not a good pipe. No siree. Oh, what is that, Yogi Jules? I like that little Grim Reaper guy. Who's that from? Wait, let me hover over. It's the Eyeball. I like that. I don't know who that is, but I like it. Eyeball Soup. That's a great name. I would not like a bowl of eyeball soup, though. There's most foods that I would try, but eyeball soup is not one of them. If you're like, hey, would you like a bowl of eyeball soup? I will say, no, thank you. I am not hungry at all. Maybe I was hungry, but then as soon as you brought up a soup made of eyeballs, a little bit less. Buenos noches, Trapper 008. Good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Buenos nachos to you. Speaking of salsa, what is my favorite kind of chips? Man, it's hard. There haven't been many chips I've met that I haven't liked. But you know what's very difficult for me to stop eating are those, what are they called? Munchos. Those Munchos. They're very, very thin chips. But for some reason, those, I don't know, they must put some sort of addictive chemical or something on those things, because I find myself eating the entire bag if I get one. Whoa! Sun chips are good. I do like sun chips. I always thought that sun chips were like the fanciest chips on the face of the earth for the longest time. Oh, there's some eyeball. Oh my goodness gracious.
A gallon of tiny corns.
The chemicals can be very tasty, Trapper 008. They know what they're doing when they hose down them potatoes. Sun chips are grandma chips. Oh wow, I never thought about that. I don't think I ever saw my grandma enjoy sun chips.
You give me the biscuits.
I always got them at the Subway. That was the only time I ever got them for the longest time. You go to Subway. Yeah, she probably didn't want to share. She had a secret stash of sun chips. And then Grandpappy Sock was like, "Hey, them kids is coming over again." And she's like, let me eat my chips. Kids ain't gonna get none of these chips.
Sock hop.
Grandma's chips. Sun chip cheddar cheese are delicious. Band hammer for Rob. They are. Well, he didn't say they weren't good. He just said they were grandma chips. See, that's what I got. My grandma always had orange Tic Tacs. Orange Tic Tacs. Didn't know how heated the sun chip debate, but that happens to me all the time, Robert Schwab. That happens to me all the time. Sometimes I just bring up something here, and then everybody goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Or sometimes I'll do like an animal of the day, and then you would think I committed some sort of major crime, where everybody's jumping down my throat about this, that, and the other. It's so strange. You can never tell. You can never tell. You only ate the sun chips underground on the Subway. That's exactly right. No, I didn't. It's not a whole lot of Subway stations down here in rural Alabama. But they did have the Subway sandwich shops. And I would always get the sun chips because I was like, ooh, that's fancy eating right there. Fancy. Yeah, everybody's getting paid off by Big Sun Chip. Defend the sun chip, comrade. You try to pass off a bat as an animal of the day. as instead of the horrible creature. First of all, a bat is a fantastic creature. So says bat in a jar. Look at that. There's bat in a jar. Adorable. Adorable. There it is. You brought it up. You brought it up. It's bat in a jar. Bat in a jar. Look at that. Look how cute. Look how cute. How dare you say a bat is a terrible creature? Unbelievable. What is your opinion of Batman then? Is it okay that he just dresses like a bat? He doesn't have the little hooky claw at the end of his wing. Is that the part that freaks you out? Or a scrunched up face that only a mother could love? Your grandma got run over by a reindeer. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. It was on the day that reindeer were the animal of the day. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a double whammy. That's a double whammy. Sorry to hear that, Floyd Fito. You should write a song about it though. You could probably make a catchy song out of that. I said, you know what I mean? Just because there's a tragedy doesn't mean you can't write a catchy song about it. Maybe get Miley Cyrus to sing it. That'd be pretty good. Batman's okay is just misguided and in need of a positive peer group. Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, he's got the Robin. Well, Robin's, I don't know. Robin's younger than him. I don't know if he's like a peer. He's more like a co-worker or something like that. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Batman doesn't have a whole lot of friends, really. Which is a shame. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Woos.
Woos! Wow, that robot. Had to get that woos over with quick. Woos. Woos, said the robot. Smooches for you. It's Mr. Dangus. Thank you so much for 34 months, my friend. 34 months. Wow, that's like, that's many months. You got about several calendars if you want to collect 34 months. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. And long before that. Long before that as well. Thank you so much for Walter and Vern there, Floyd Favino.
Try to think, but nothing happens.
He appreciates that very much. Very much. Look at that. There's the old stooge there. Good old stooge. What a stooge. One of three stooges. That's what they called themselves. The Three Stooges. So it's okay to call them a stooge. That's what they call themselves. They could have picked any name in the world. They could have just been the three guys. You know what I mean? There could have been one guy and then two other guys. Could have been the fat guy, the bad haircut, and the other bad haircut. Could have gone that way. But they didn't. They said Three Stooges. You think if it wouldn't have been for the Three Stooges that would we really even use the word stooge at all in modern English? Because I think they really kept that word alive. All right, you guys have 5 minutes to use Sockspirit if you want to. Then I have an idea to exploit. Oh, Commodore Friday. Commodore Friday been doing some fascinating experimentation with the Sockspirit. I like that. It's very interesting. It's not just regurgitating the same old limericks. That it's always. Oh my goodness, there's old Calicott. Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here, man. Would Iggy Pop name his band the Suit? Now that's a very good question. That is a very good question. What would his name? I wonder.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 2 bets. Sorry I missed the opening, had to get medicine at CVS. One can only take so much at just another blowhard before you need meds.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Some besmirchment while he's shopping. I love it. Smooches for you. Thank you, Floyd Vivino. Sorry you had to get medicine at the CVS. Hope that rash clears up quick. Or what? I don't know. I just assume rash. Whenever I go to a CVS and I'm standing in line, you know what I mean? There's 2 people in front of me, 1 person behind me, and I'm like, rash, rash, rash. They all got rashes. That's just what I assume. There's no basis for that. Rash. I got a rash. Give me the ointment for my rash. I gotta put the ointment on my rash. It's starting to itch. I got crispy skin. Itchy, crispy skin. Give me the ointment, Mr. CVS man. But luckily I haven't had to stand in line at a CVS in a while. So I count myself lucky with that. Did I ever tell you about the time that after I moved here, we had to get all of our, prescriptions transferred over to the CVS that was closest to us. So it was time to pick up a prescription, so I drive down there. And I'm like, hey, I need to pick up this medicine. And he's like, all right, what's the, the name and the information and stuff? And I told him, and he's like, I don't see any prescription. I'm like, what do you mean you don't see it? I just called, and they said that they were going to bring it over here. You don't see it? You don't see it at the thing? And he's like, no, I don't see that.
Wow. Kala_cot just cheered 51 bits. Steel chair magic backlash, podcast boy. Wherever you are.
Oh my goodness, look at that. A threat from Calicut. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you very much. I can just imagine just another Blowhard shopping the aisles with his headphones on and just being like, oh, once I pick out what spaghetti sauce I'm going to buy, you guys are in for it. But anyway, so I'm telling the guy, I'm like, no, I called. I said, I called the CVS over here. And I told him to bring it to the CVS over here. And he was like, oh, I think I know what the problem is. And I was like, what? And he said, this is a Walgreens. And I said, you son of a gun, it sure is. And I said, where's the CVS? He said, it's across the street. He said, I had to go across the street. Boy, that was embarrassing. I even stood in line. For like a long time.
Speedeth thou not into the theater?
They do like being next to each other. I think maybe there are certain instances where people like, go to one instead of the other. They're like, well, I don't feel like cross the street, so can you just do it? And then they buy it for. That's how they get some of their business, I guess. I'm not sure. Yogi Jules with a very interesting sock spear. About a man that I haven't talked to in several months. Let's see. It doesn't know who it is. Doesn't know who it is. It's gonna need more than that. I'm gonna have to. I think I'll have to reset it. Gonna have to reset that one. Had to do a refund on that one. I don't think that's gonna work. Doesn't know what it is. Does not know what it is. Make it smart. That is way above my pay grade. Making the robot smart. Way above my pay grade. If I know how to make a robot smart, I'd be on a yacht somewhere probably. In one of them high rises, one of them deluxe apartments in the sky. Probably do something along those lines. I'd have a monocle, and I'd be like, "Oh, lovey, light up another $100 bill. I feel a breeze. I'm getting chilly. Oh!" That's what life would be like if I knew how to smarten up the robots. Because the robots are going to take over eventually anyway, so you know what I mean? I figure why bother. Yeah, the old A1 machine. The A number one, because they call it the A number one machine because it's just
Void
the best.
Vibino just
Simply
cheered
the
1
best.
bits. How are we going to get through today's show without my favorite Ari Bobari?
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah. Or Bobari, not going to be here this evening. But that's okay, because you are. We got Yogi Jules, we got Floyd Favino, we got Calicut. We got all kind of folks here. So we'll have a grand old time. It's like a little tea party with all of us together. It's like a little virtual tea party. That's kind of how I like to think of it. And we got Jimmy Durante.
Rise to the top, oh yeah.
We got the Macho Man Randy Savage. We got Vern the Fern. We got Rupert the Pug. Oh, look at that! Wanders the streets of a city in a PBS wildlife documentary.
Sock hop.
Bye. Stop scaring me, Stephen Colbert. You rapscallion, you.
An anonymous user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Yogi Jules.
Oh, look at that! Thank you so much, the Anonymous. Smooches. For yous, yes indeed. Very kind of you. You're naughty moose doing that kindness to our good pal, Yogi Jules. They're very busy. Yogi Jules. Can you, we'll go with take 2. Can you write me? Oh, I guess I don't have to ask it to write a poem. I'll just say. Alright. I'll just paste that in and see what happens. Once again, I don't know how the robots work. But it is in the, oh wow. That's not too bad. It's Werner Herzog. Werner Herzog. I don't think I'll be able to keep up my bad Werner Herzog impression the whole time. Is it mostly just ones and zeros? Oh, okay. Well, I know both of those numbers. So I'll do the best I can with what I got. Yeah, I like that. Werner Herzog. I will be describing what Sakab will be doing in the Soxpia. Alright, let's see. We'll do the old copy and paste gimmick. Let's see if it. Yeah, it's gonna go bananas again. Damn, come on. There's gotta be a way to do that. Wait, maybe I can't. No. Hold on, let's see what happens here. Look at all these words. Hold on, I'm gonna try. What happens if I do this? No, that just makes it. Just makes it small. All right, well we'll do that. We'll do that again. We'll do that again. All right, here we go. Let me find the old DM gimmick. For Copy to a Friday. Thank you, my friend. Message is too long. Well, upload as a dadgum file. Jeez. You did it yesterday without having to ask about it. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, unembiggen. I got. Look at this. I guess I could try to read it like this. I'd have to be pretty quick, though. I'd have to be pretty quick. Is your stash starting to curl up, or am I losing it? Well, I can't speak to whether or not you're losing it, but yes, I do have the stash is starting to curl up a little bit. Thank you so much for putting that out. I appreciate that. There we go. I can fix it. Yeah, the humidity, it'll curl it right up. Curl it up like a lemur's tail. What's going on, friendly friend? Good to see you, friendly friend. Smooches for you. Always happy to see a friendly friend. How's it going? Oh, you got it? Tell the robot, rewrite, but create line breaks every 45 characters. Oh, reformat. Okay. Reformat. Yeah, I guess that makes sense on account of it being a robot and all. Reformat. But create line breaks every 45 characters. Boom! Just a sec, it says the robot. Ah, yeah. There it is. There it is. One or the other ought to do it if you use a chat GPT. I'm using something different. But it worked. Recalculating. That's right, Mr. Degas. Recalculating. Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, 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 bloop. Please insert a new punch card. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. Your floppy disk is full. That's what you get with the free version. It might fart in your general direction. That'd be okay. That's alright. I don't mind that. Baby Sock has been awfully gassy lately. So I'm used to it. Very much used to it. Rerouting. Oh man, is that what I say? I haven't even listened to it in so long. I could never listen to my own voice on Waze. Even the Ray-Bans, I gotta fix the glasses? Oh my goodness gracious. Fix the glasses.
A gallon of tiny corns.
I'm all out of sorts today, Calicut. All out of sorts today. Alright, let me see. Let's try this one more again. This looks like a nice place to turn left. Oh, that's good. I like that. Way to go, me. Oh, do I not have the video? Oh, no, I don't have the video thing here because I don't want to interrupt in the poem. Thought I was watching Slop Cop. Oh, my goodness, it was Slop Cop. I feel like Slop Cop today. I do. Did you see what I typed making a poem about a master stone mason who collects vinyl? Oh, yeah. No, I could do that. But I'll be honest with you, Yogi Jules, I don't think that guy likes me very much anymore, so I'd rather not do a poem publicly live in front of everybody about a man who doesn't like me. So, I don't want to be starting up no things. Don't want to be starting up no things. Usually if you don't like someone, or if someone doesn't like you, composing poems about each other usually just leads to more animosity from whatever origin it came. Yeah, the tension builds, and I don't want that. I'm a peaceful sock, so I appreciate the sentiment. But we do have a Werner Herzog style narration, like a nature documentary. Yeah, I hate tension too. I don't like it. That's why I like to get a good stretch, like Yogi Jules teaches me. Get a good stretch going on, baby.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Oh. Ooh, oh, actually, oh man, that did feel good. I was just kind of like doing a stretch as like a bit, but I accidentally really did stretch, and it accidentally made me feel a lot better. Ooh, yeah. I really love that. I really love that think command. That's a good one. That's a really good use of that. Who was the fifth Golden Girl? I guess Stan. He was kind of like the fifth Golden Girl. Or maybe that little Girl Scout that stole the teddy bear. Could have been her too. I don't know, who was the fifth Golden Girl? Pete Best? I'm not sure. Coco? Which one was Coco? I don't remember a Coco. Yeah, I was thinking that was my immediate thing too, was Coco Beware. Yeah, Cheech Marin, he was at Golden Palace. In the sequel or whatever it's called. Spin-off maybe? I don't know, is it a spin-off if they cancel the one and then go to the other one? Flora Vivino, they're not going to show up in the Fancy Theater. Yeah, and Don Cheadle was on it. Don Cheadle was on there. I haven't watched the entire series. I've seen a few episodes of it. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Once we get back to the desk or the other thing, then they'll work. I'll just give this a shot. I don't even know how this is gonna work. But I will play the fancy music, because, why not? Ah, yes, Sock Cop. A solitary creature observed here in its natural habitat, the asphalt plains of the urban sprawl. Notice the worn fabric, the telltale signs of countless patrols etched into its very being, a life lived on the hard concrete. Its gaze, though seemingly inanimate, possesses a singular focus, the glint of authority, perhaps a faint shimmer of existential dread reflecting in its button eyes. Its prey, Speeder vulgaris, the common speeder, a chaotic beast driven by an insatiable urge for velocity, disrupting the fragile ecosystem of civic order. They move in packs, a motorized malignancy upon the otherwise predictable flow. Observe now the sudden tension in Sock Cop's form. A subtle shift in its center of gravity, a barely perceptible tightening of its essence. The telltale whine of an engine in the distance. The hunt is on. It moves with a surprising, almost unsettling determination, a silent hunter propelled by an unseen force, a dedication bordering on the fanatical. The speeders caught in their reckless abandon are oblivious to the impending justice. The chase is... Oh, we are far from over, band. Strike it up. The chase is brief, brutal in its efficiency. One by one, the disruptive elements are neutralized. Their wild surge of power quelled by the unwavering presence of the Sock Cop. And now, silence. The urban landscape momentarily cleansed. Sock Cop surveys its domain, a desolate victory in its wake. There is no fanfare, no adulation in sight, no adulation sought. Its purpose, as it perceives it, is fulfilled. See now the slow turn, the deliberate movement towards the horizon, that hazy, undefined void at the edge of the city. There is a profound stoicism in this departure, a silent acceptance of its finite existence. Its task is done. The fuel, both literal and metaphorical, dwindles. The mechanisms, whatever unseen wonders power this peculiar entity, begin their inevitable decline. It drives on, a lone figure against the vast indifference of the urban expanse, towards an end that is certain, uncelebrated. A life dedicated to a singular, perhaps ultimately futile endeavor. How dare you? And as it recedes into the distance, one is left to ponder the strange, often absurd dramas that unfold in the hidden corners of our world. The quiet heroism, the unspoken sacrifices of beings like Sock Cop. A poignant testament to the fleeting nature of purpose in a world teeming with speeders. Look at that. How about that? Next time, limit to 250 words. Oh, no. When it comes to words, the more the merrier, I say. Oh, thank you, Mr. Daggers. Thank you, Connery Dickelchat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If you enjoyed that, then you're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed my performance. And if you didn't like it, then blame Commodore Friday. It was his idea. It was his idea. I love the little shrug emoji guy. I do. I love that. That's just such a perfectly displayed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like Kimmy Gibbler at Full House. Oh, sorry about that. Is Sockspear a jibba jabba? A jibba jabba? I think so. I think most everything is a jibba jabba. If you jibba jabber it, anything you want to be a jibba jabba can be jibba jabbered. Jibba jabba, jibba jabba, jibba jabba. That's fun to say. Having a great time saying that. Jibba jabba, jibba jabba, jibba jabba. Jib jab. Remember the jib jab where you put your face in your friends' faces and it would make you, it would superimpose your face on like elves or something like that they would dance around. In all the videos go jib jab. I'm sure, surely that's still around, right? That's got to be easier than ever to do now. Jibba jabba, jibba jabba, oi, oi, oi. Jibba jabba, jibba jabba, oi, oi, oi. Thank you, Mr. Oh, man. Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen. That's fantastic. Gotta be honest with you, I don't have a whole lot of material this evening. Which I usually don't ever, anyways. But for some reason, the old brain moving particularly slow this evening. So it's going to be nice and chill. Nice and chill. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So just relax. Grab yourself a nice... Oh yeah, there's an animal of the day. There is an animal of the day. Yeah, it's 3 of them. Well, it could be. Could be. If everybody's got better things to do, that's not a problem. Don't worry about the worm. It's hard. How can I not worry about the worms? Cujo Salem's Lot. The worms. The worms. The birds eat the worms. It did the poor worms crawl up onto the driveway or the sidewalk, and they go bloop, 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 bloop.
An anonymous user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to D0C_Rob.
Save my walrus!
Anonymous! Thank you so much, the Anonymous, for gifting that to a good pal, Doc Rob. Boings, titles. Thank you, Anonymous. Very kind of you.
Give me the police.
Hello? This is police. How may I help you? Would you like to report a speeder?
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Oh, yes.
Tater tot hot dish.
Oh, don't that look
An
good?
anonymous user is great because an anonymous user gifted a subscription to Kujuf Salem Slot.
Kujuf. Did you hear the robot struggle with that one? Kujuf.
Sock hop.
How about a review of the new Tron movie? Oh, yeah, I'd be happy to do that, Jeepstone. Yeah, the new Tron movie. Boy, I tell you, it's great. It's got, it's these fellas, right? And they get sucked into this computer world type thing. And everything's all neon lines, and it looks really cool. And they got these motorcycles. They have these cool wheels, you know what I mean? And then everybody's like, hey, hadn't we been here before? And then they're like, maybe we have been in this computer thing before. But we needed some more money, so we're back again.
An anonymous
So now
user
they're
is
back.
great because an
Anonymous!
anonymous user gifted a subscription to the Stones.
Man, the robot is really having a hard time with everybody's names today. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Giving that to Doc Rob, Cujo Salem's Lot, and Jeeve Stones. No, it's Anonymous, and also Yogi Jules earlier. So we don't know. It could be the same Anonymous. Could be a more different Anonymous. Nobody knows. Nobody knows except Anonymous and the various people or persons that it may or may not be. So thank you, Anonymous. That's very kind of you. That's super sweet. Smooches for you. Yeah, robot's bad at enunciation.
Step into a Slim Jim.
So then they're in the computer world. They're in Tron, and they're like, oh no, there's like a computer virus. Except since we're inside the computer, it's like an actual monster.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 5 bits. I'm surprised that Anonymous didn't start a hype train.
Well, thank you so much, Floyd Vivino. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't understand the logistics of a hype train. Much like a regular train. I don't know how they work. I mean, I know it's like on the rails and all the thing, but as far as like the timing, like when it arrives and when it doesn't arrive, I don't know. Because there are train tracks between here and the police station. So whenever I go to work, sometimes there's a train and sometimes there's not.
You give me the biscuits!
Kotarinakokin just cheered 1 bits. Woo.
Woo! Woo! Thank you, Kotarinico-chan. So I tried to take note of like, oh, at this time on this day, there's a train. So, I should leave earlier or whatever.
Wow.
But then it
Commodore
didn't
Friday
happen.
just cheered
There was no
100 bits. For reading all that garbage. Macron /_Tsu_/Macron.
There, oh, thank you so much, robot. Now the robot likes to enunciate. Thank you so much. No, never seen a dead body on the tracks, which is good. I'm glad about that. Glad about that. I don't want to see that. Don't want to see that. Oh, Scotty B518 is here, everybody. Woohoo! Goose of gratitude to you. I appreciate that, Commodore Friday. And I also appreciate the robot trying to read out the shrug emoji guy. Robots. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with these robots? But yeah, so I don't know when the train comes. It just shows up at random times. So I don't know if there's like a train schedule. But it's not like a you could get on the train and ride train. It's like you gotta be one of them graffiti trains that carries freight and whatnot around. One of them kind of trains. Your dad used to investigate train derailments and accidents as part of his job. He saw some things. Good Lord, I bet he did see a lot of things. Man, I wouldn't want to see them things. Not me. Way too squeamish for that kind of stuff. I'd faint. Yeah, hobos. It's a kind of hobo train. That's the kind of train we're talking here. Hobo train. People traveling from town to town.
Wow.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 1 bit.
But they're not speeding.
When does that Commodore Friday become Commodore Wednesday? And does Lionel Richie look know one of his Commodores as moonlighting?
Oh, that's a good point. I've never thought about the Lionel Richie connection. You like to call them bindle stiffs? Hey, I like that too. Here come old bindle stiff. Did you see any hobos? No.
Just another Blowhard just cheered 101 bits. Sup nerds. You know, you guys really dragged down my cred. I hope I get more in return.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Just the Blowhard. Yeah. Yeah, don't mean to drag down your cred. I know your cred score is very important to you. You stop bringing up Richie if you know what's good for. Oops, sorry about that. Whoa, that sounds pretty serious. Sounds pretty serious. Did you see that they did like a documentary about the We Are the World thing? And it had a lot of Lionel Richie in that. He seems like a really cool guy. Yeah, that's true. If you're on a train, you can't slow down. But he's not driving a train. So, Kim Jong-un. Oh my goodness gracious, Doc Rob, yes. Thank you so much for watering very amazing muffins. Very sweet of you to water. Look how green he is now. He's so verdant. He's great. So green. This is time to shine.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 25 bits. At just another Blowhard, nice of you to show up and start a hype train just when we were wondering one hadn't started.
Thank you so much, Floyd Vivino. I appreciate that. Did you get all of your shopping done there? Just another Blowhard? I sure hope you did. I sure hope you did. Hope you got all of your shopping done. Did you get the all beat Super Dog? Puerto Rico champ.
Wow. Scotty518 just cheered 100 bits. A while back I was bartending, so I had hired Lionel Richie to play, so I got to bartend and listen to what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's fantastic. That's super cool. You got to bartend and listen to Lionel Richie. Hard to say. You won't be taking any questions. You're eating. You're expecting entertainment. What? You know, that's fair. That is fair. That is the deal here. I am part of the social agreement that we have here is whatever you direct your app or your browser to this particular point of the website. The expectation is for me to entertain you. So that's fair. I mean, that's the agreement that we have set up. Oh, thank you so much for the hearts, Mr. Davis. So what are you eating? Oh, I forgot. No questions. No questions. I must entertain. What can I do here? What can I do? I could tell a joke. What do you call a, no wait. A priest and a frog and a horse.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Why did the sock cop cross the road? To get to the CVS, of course.
That's exactly right. Get to the CVS instead of the dadgum Walgreens. They all look the same. They all look the same.
Just another Blowhard just cheered 500 bits. Leave me alone.
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Just Other Blowhard. Let's take a look and see what you got for the desk here. Which I don't know if that counts as leaving you alone or not. I'll do the best. Look at that. It's one of them horn things. Look at that. I don't have like a horn sound, so the goose is as close as I can get, I believe. I think, do I have a horn sound? I don't think I do. I got this. There you go. That means don't leave me. Oh, is it opposite day, Mr. Dangus? Or is that just how the blowhards work? Daddy Blue Jeans, thank you so much. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it looks like a bike port. It definitely looks like it would go auga past the clock. Auga. Oh wait, maybe I do. Wait, is there a horn button on this thing? No, there's a whistle, there's a spring, there's a no horn button on this either. This is cool. I could do that one. Look, it's a podcast. What's up? I think you should let the dog out of the TV. He's trying to lick his way out for a while now. Oh my goodness gracious! You know, I am surprised that he hasn't actually like licked a hole in the screen yet. That's some quality TV screen right there. But, oh, look at that. See, this is fine. He's having a good time. He enjoys licking the screen. He enjoys that. Some folks calls it a sling blade. I calls it a bicycle horn. Mm-hmm. Awooga. Awooga. Hope Ari Bobari's thing tonight is going well. I hope so too. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's going fantastic. Playing the old cello or whatever it is. The weirdest dream that I ever had. Oh man, I've had a whole lot of weird dreams. Most of my dreams are fairly weird in one way or another. But I don't. And I often dream about celebrities. I don't really know what that means. You ought not talk like that. He's just a boy. He's just a boy. Biscuits and mustard. Biscuits and mustard. I don't know. I wish I had dreams like Mitch Hedberg, where I had to build a go-kart with my ex-landlord. That'd be fun. I don't think I've ever had a dream where I've had to build a go-kart before. But I also have a lot of stressful dreams too, where like I'm late for something and I'm like, I can't believe it. You know what I mean? Or I gotta leave somewhere and I haven't packed yet. Or I gotta take a test, or this one happens a lot where it's the end of the school year, and then I remember I'm like, oh, I forgot to go to this class all year. And then I show up, and then I don't know what anybody's talking about. French fried potatoes. You got good to eat in there. I gotta be careful. I get stuck in that voice. If I mess around too much with it, I get stuck in it. And then next thing you know, I'm pulling people over. You're going a little fast back there. Mm-hmm. I reckon you ought to slow down. Holy goodness gracious, Godzilla, thank you so much for that raid. Woo! Smooches for you, my friend. I popped in. I did a little bit of lurking when I was setting up my stream. I was watching you play the Battlefield, or whatever it's called, the pew pew game, and you was going pew pew pews, pew pew pews. You was like hiding behind a wall, and then there was these guys over there, and there was a bunch of smoke, and he was like popping out, wham bam bam, wham bam, and I was like, go go go, Godzilla, go. But I knew I wasn't gonna be able to stay long, so I didn't want to type, hey, what's going on, Godzilla, and then. You know, and then I'd be gone in like 5 minutes because I had to start this. And then you would finally, you know, maybe it took you a minute to see the message. And you're like, oh, hey, what's going on, Sock Up? How you doing, buddy? And then I'd be like, you know, I wouldn't say anything because I wouldn't be there. And then you'd be like, oh, there's that dadgum Sock. Comes in and says hello. And then I say hello back and now he's got nothing to say. Look at this guy. He's all big for his britches. He can't be jibber-jabbing with me. That's fine. Forget you then. But obviously that's not the case.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 5 bits. Why did just another blowhard cross the road? Because somebody locked him out of his podcast.
Locked him out of his podcast? It happens more than you think it would. Oh, no. They say he's got to go. Go, Godzilla. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I really do love it. If you've never watched Godzilla, he's got he is Godzilla wearing like really cool sunglasses. I really love it. And a hat. Really cool hat. It's pretty neat. And his mouth moves when he talks. You know, kind of like most mouths do. It's pretty cool. Wee! 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 Well, he plays the Battlefield game, which I don't understand how it works. I mean, I guess you just shoot the guys and try not to get shot. I guess that's the main point of it. But I'm sure there's more to it than that. So it's hard for me to. It's like when I try to watch cricket on TV. Yeah, you ever flip through channels and you come across a cricket game, and then I'm like, and then the guy he's throwing the thing, and then the other guy's hitting the thing, and I'm like, it's sort of like baseball, but it's not. I don't know what's going on with that.
Whatever.
Did the astronaut not pop up, or did I miss it? Yeah, mainly try to shoot the guys more than they shoot you. Okay, well, I can understand that. That sounds pretty good. That sounds a lot less complicated than cricket. Well, I hope you did a lot of the, hope you did some winning. Are you winning, son? Well, that doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun. That's the important part. I appreciate the raid, my friend. Smooches for you. Very kind of you to think of me and pop on in. It's fun to try to figure out. I still haven't, though. Yeah, I tried. I look it up. I even watched like a little video. It was like, here's how to understand cricket. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. And then I watched a little bit of it, and I'm like, I thought I got it, but I don't. I might pull over some speeders in Grand Theft Auto this weekend. You could role play a police officer. Can you pull people over for speeding in Grand Theft Auto? Oh man, I may have to start playing that game. I didn't know you could enforce the law. I thought it was just about breaking the law. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Curling got pretty interesting after learning how to play it. Really? And then the Olympics ended, and I forgot all about it. That's the way that it goes. What a short-lived rabbit hole that was. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna learn all about curling. And you go to your favorite website, your search engine, you type in curling, and then you learn all about how hair curlers work. And you go, no, that's not the right one. I need the one with the rocks and the ice and the Canadians and the brooms. It does look like a lot of fun. Not a lot of opportunities to go curling down here in rural Alabama.
Oh, Canada!
But in Canada, they do some curling, baby. Ooh, there are some curly cues up there. Oh, Canada! It does look like a lot of fun. I do love the little broom thing. They're all like broom, 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 broom. I wonder if they enjoy using a broom outside of curling, like at home. You know what I mean? Like if they're at a party and somebody's like, "Oh no, I dropped this, ashtray or something like that," and now there's a mess on the floor. Do you think the curling person's like, "I got it. No, don't worry, I got it. I keep my broom handy at all times," and they just go and clean it up? Or are they like, "Oh no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not clocked in. I'm not clocked in. I don't touch a broom unless I'm clocked in." I've never bobsledded, no. Yeah, breakdancing was fantastic at the Olympics. That was great. That was spectacular. Love the breakdancing. I don't think they're gonna do it again though. No, I don't think there's anything on the Olympics that I've ever done. I don't think there's anything there. I've played a little tennis. That's at the Olympics, right? I think that's the only thing that I've ever done. I've never played. I guess I've played basketball a little bit. Never like officially, but just like at a park or something like that. Alfred Lord Tennyson, anyone? Care for some poetry? Was it parkour an Olympic sport? Oh, if not, parkour. Parkour. Oh yeah, I played ping pong. I have played some ping pong before, so that's true. I've done more Olympic things than I thought I have. Have I ever run or jump? I have run, but I never jumped over a hurdle. Never jumped over a hurdle. I've also never pole vaulted. Never done that. I haven't really swam. Not very good. I've been in water, and I've sort of like undulated, but I've never really swam. I wouldn't call it swimming. But I have done some parkours. Parkours. Yeah, now that I think, this kind, I'm glad you guys brought this up because this has kind of boosted my confidence. I have done plenty of things that are in the Olympics. I haven't done them well, but that's not the point. The point is, I have done it. You've never jumped over a Polish person? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. I haven't jumped over that many people, and the few that I have, I never, checked their ancestry or anything like that. I didn't look at their passport or driver's license or anything. Don't know if I've ever made it over a hurdle either. Maybe when I was in grade school. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think. I don't think we had hurdles. I don't think they could. Maybe they had hurdles. I don't remember. What's that called when they spin around and throw a cannonball? Oh, yeah. That's the shot put. That's the shot put. I've never done that. I've never thrown a bowling ball type of thing. Do y'all have the real idea? No, I don't have my real idea yet. My real idea. I don't have any ideas, first of all. Good or bad. But I don't have my real ID, no. I keep looking into it. It's the same reason I don't have a passport either. And it's the same reason I'm like, you know what I should do? I should get my passport. So I go onto the passport website and I'm like, what do you need? And then it's like, it's this big long thing. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. It's way too long. I heard Baby Sock holler in there for a second. You have it along with a passport. Mostly because of your job. See, that makes sense. Race walking was the most ridiculous looking event before breakdancing. Really?
Just
Race walking? I don't remember that one.
Just cheered 100 bits. I am an Olympic level complainer. Speaking of which, could 100 sock cops take on one blowhard, or is it 100 blowhards versus one sock cop?
Thank you so much, Just Another Blowhard. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's not as much as I would think. If you'd like help, I could have said. You know, I may reach out to you, Mr. Dangus. I may take you up on that, because every time I try to do it, I'm like, I just get confused. I get overwhelmed in the bureaucracy. Oh my goodness! I don't know what's going on. Baby Sock's doing some scream. I gotta go. I'm gonna go check and make sure that she's okay. Whoa, not this one.
Let's go.
Not this one. I'm going to. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me go check it out. I'm gonna play some Heat Wave for you while we do that. BRB.
Welcome to answer some questions and maybe win some stuff. Maybe. My name is Reggie Bumgardner. Let's meet today's contestants. First of all, we have Sock Cop. It says here he catches the speeders. Yeah, how's it going there, Chief? Yeah, I give tickets to speeders. They're the worst people ever. Okay, next we have Professor Crabcakes from California University of Pennsylvania. Yes, indeed. Let's get started then. Our first category is space exploration. Now for $200, who was the first person on Mars? Professor Crabcakes? Well, the answer, of course, is Edgar Towers. Judges? Oh, well, apparently no one has landed on Mars yet. So I guess we'll just have to wait it out.
We now bring you breaking news.
We go to a live shot from Mars. We can see the Mars lander doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which is land. There we go. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, he's made it. Sasquatch has become the first person on Mars. What a great day.
Oh, so sorry, Professor. The correct answer was Sasquatch. Sasquatch is what we were looking for, apparently. Please go ahead and pick the next category. Well, I guess that makes me the winner. Well, congratulations, Mr. Sock Cop. You've won today's grand prize. An all-expense-paid trip to Canada. Holy cow, are you serious? I've always wanted to go to Canada. I heard they had these little sandwiches and stuff that would do the things, and I got, get on the plane! Oh, Canada! I can't believe I finally made it. It's even more beautiful than I could have ever imagined. Whoa, who are you?
You're the Mounties and we're so glad you're here. Have some protein and some sour maple beer. We'd love to see more, or do you come first? We're up to catch speeders, cause they are the worst.
Hey! You guys catch speeders?
Of course. Speeders are the boils on the face of our great nation.
Well, that's it. This is it. This is paradise. I want to be a Mountie. How can I be a Mountie?
Well, we'd love to have you. Just take your Canadian citizenship papers down to headquarters.
Wait, no, but I'm not Canadian.
Oh, no, eh? You have to be Canadian to be a Mountie. Sorry about that.
Fine.
Oh, hey there, Captain.
Hey, wait a minute. How come he gets to be a Mountie?
Because I'm Sasquatch and I do what I want.
This place is weird.
Yes, indeedios. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, everything's cool. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You like them coconuts? Clippity-clop, clippity-clop, clippity-clop. I'd love to be a Mountie. No, she was just practicing a new screech. No, I'm just making sure she wasn't running around with a broken leg or something like that. Did you learn something from that, Corey? Good. There it is.
Oh, Canada!
Oh, Canada! Yeah, I thought it was heat wave. That's what it was labeled as. But it was that time that I went to Canada. It's heat wave. That's the difference. You can watch that one on the YouTubes, if and you're so inclined. Who voiced Sasquatch? I believe that one guy did them all. Is Maple Beer real? Probably. And that song was performed by Jeeve Stones right there. I'm sure there's Maple Beer. Yeah, that's right. The Emmy Award-winning actor John Goodman. He's won an Emmy, right? Surely he's won an Emmy. Why even have an Emmy if you're not going to have it? If John Goodman's not going to win one. That's what I say. Man, I wish I could honk that bike horn. I want to honk that bike horn so bad. But I can't. It doesn't do anything. What's going on, Metal Wolf? It looked a little bit orange. Who? John Goodman? Or the Sasquatch? No, I don't think so. Can't afford any big names like that. No. Sasquatch. Luckily, Sasquatch is public domain, so he can work for scale. No problem. I'm doing good, Metal Wolf. Doing good. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. You didn't break any law. Florida girl didn't break any laws. Good. Good. A special sock cop salute to everyone who did not break any laws today. Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Good for you, Florida Girl 7. See, it's not hard. You can go through a day without breaking the law. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. No problems at all. Just, be generally good. Godzilla isn't public domain. I'm waiting for Japan to send me a cease and desist. Well, but then when they do, they just be like, I can't read this. And then they'll be like, oh, sorry about that, eh? And you'll be like, Canadians? They were like, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. I was pretending to be Japan to defraud you out of hundreds of dollars. But you found out my secret plot. Did you break the law by saying you did break the law? Oh man, that's sticky. Heard recently Mickey Mouse became public domain. Yeah, that's a sticky wicket right there. With the whole public domain thing. Like you got Popeye. Public domain. Basically, in this day and age when something becomes public domain, that just means somebody's gonna make a horror movie about it. That's really all that it means. So it's like the character, the same thing with Mickey Mouse. It's like, oh, it's the Steamboat Willie one. So you can't have him like wear gloves or something like that. You can't have him do this, and you can't do that. So you can do this. Public Romaine Stamos. Oh yeah, she was a Mystique in the X-Men movie. She did a great job. You can vote now. Or not vote, I guess it's a bet type of thing. Do a little sports betting. What letter of the alphabet you think the animal of the day starts with? I'll give you a little hint. Does not start with a Q. Does not start with a Q. So there's a little help for you. Public romaine statement. Oh man. Popeye the Sailor Moon. I'm sure there's a picture of that somewhere. Yeah, public romaine is just like a community garden, I guess. What are we betting on? Is this the Vegas chat room? That's right. This is the... You guess what letter of the alphabet the animal of the day starts with. Meet Elise, thank you so much for following, my friend. If you think it's A through whatever, then pick option A. And if you think it's M through whatever, pick option B. One day the quail will be the animal of the day. One day. Well, you know, multiple days. You saw a great Popeye the Sailor Moon at an anime convention once? Oh, I bet. Oh, man. That'd be a fun costume to do. Get the big beefy arms. And the nice skirt. Your hubs won $800 at the craps table in Vegas last week. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. I'm never that lucky either. I'm not a gambling man. Not a gambling man. Can the animal of the day ever be a soccer? I would never be that vain, Floyd Vivino. Never be that vain to make myself the animal of the day. I would, I don't know. If I was gonna do that, I might as well run for president. Yeah, craps. I've never played craps. I have been to Las Vegas, but I just lost a couple of dollars on the old slot machines. That's about as far as I'm willing to go. The table games are very much. They frighten me too much. They frighten me. No, you can still do it, Florida Girl. There's 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Carly Simon told me the song is about you. Yeah, could be. I'm not betting on the next Pope. No, I'm not betting on the next Pope. It may be that pizza guy though. Could be the pizza guy. But we'll see. I really love their smoke signal communication system. I think we should use that for more things besides just the Pope. You know what I mean? Like if you have a chimney in your house, I think yeah, Pizza Baller. I like that. I mean, that's good. I mean, the memes just write themselves if it's that guy. Like, could you imagine if you're open for visitors, then you have a chimney with white smoke, and that means, hey, come on by, come visit. But if you don't feel like dealing with anybody that day, then black smoke out of your chimney. And then it's like, oh, well, I was gonna visit Jim, but he's got the black smoke out of his chimney there, so I guess I'll leave him alone. He must be, binge watching something on the Netflix. Didn't want to be bothered. Or when a new leader of Scotland is announced, the smoke is a tartan plat. That would be good, Mayor of Canada. That would be fantastic. Everybody would be like, oh, look. We got us a new guy. The leader man. Or the smoke looks like the Braveheart guy. With the blue makeup and everything. There's a Cardinal from New Jersey in the running, but no Cardinals from St. Louis or Arizona. Well, I'm just glad they have a bird in there somewhere, Floyd Vivino. I think it's important that the birds are represented too. I don't know why it's got to be humans all the time. When are we gonna have Dog Pope? You know what I mean? You want to talk about increasing membership? You get you a Dog Pope. Oh, baby. Are there any sock Cardinals in the running? No, not that I know of. I haven't been paying attention to it. I know there's a lot of people that are paying a lot of close attention to it. They're betting. A lot of people treating it like it's the dadgum Kentucky Derby. But I don't know much about it. I don't know much about it myself. Haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to it. If the person running your church service was smoking hot, would they increase your chances of attending? Well, it couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Nothing in the rule that says a dog can't be Pope. Papacy on. Oh, my goodness gracious. Pope Bud? That'd be fantastic. That's fantastic. I don't like that I can't vote for both A through L and M through Z. You need to play both sides. See, that's the way that I do it too. That's the way that I do it too. Hope it's a big, beefy American that gets elected.
Wow.
Big
Just
old
another
beefy
blowhard
American.
just cheered 30 bits.
I'm
Dog
poping
Pope
here.
sounds like a 90s movie. Or Kid Pope, a pope with a backwards hat riding a skateboard.
You can't tell me what to do, Mom. I'm the Pope. And then he skateboards off. Oh, man. It's a fantastic movie. Thank you, Just Another Blowhard. I 100% agree with you. The shortest conclave ever was 10 hours, and the longest was 3 years. Oh, man. Could you imagine? They'll run out of smoke in 3 years. They'll be like, we're out of smoke making stuff. Quick, grab a chair. But wait, first we got to do a little test burn to see what color it burns. We don't want to send the wrong message. The papacy. Puerto Rico chant. Oh, that is adorable. Adorable sacrilege. Touched by an angel and blessed by a lassie. I mean, just could you imagine though? I mean, wouldn't you go? I don't care what your belief is. If they put one of their big old hats on a dog. Oh man. Oh my goodness gracious! Get out of here. Get out. I don't want to travel too far down this road. But I had fun. I had fun on the journey. All right, let's find out what the animal of the day is, ladies and gentlemen, before I get myself excommunicated. And we're gonna play a little song here. It's about the animal of the day. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Is Deep Purple the official rock band of the Conclave? Smoke on the Ware.
Smoke on the water. Oh yeah, Calicot's talking some smack. Thank you, Floyd. Oh man, James Gandolfini would have been great too. All right, I'm stopping. All right, here we go. Animal of the Day theme song in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's time for the animal of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Now, just to the blowhard. Now, that's a very interesting fact. I would like to know what were the. How did they come to that conclusion? Did they do DNA tests or something? See who the most Catholic is. Did they have a battle of the Catholic bands? It was voted on. All right, I'm stopping with the Pope thing. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. That's not what I want to do. You hope it's M through Z, Florida girl. Well, we're gonna find out. It's a Maury DNA test, and you are not the Catholic. According to the DNA test, you are Mormon. I know, Commodore Fry. Oh my goodness gracious! I'm just digging my hole deeper. All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. What is the animal of the day? Ladies and gentlemen, the animal of the day is the sloth, baby. Yes, indeed, the animal of the day is the sloth. Look at it. Speaking of, one of the 7 deadly sins. Sloth. Mr. Daggis' spirit animal. Mine too. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. If you voted M through Z, you better get you a big payday. Wait, let me make sure it's in the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Nope. M, N, O, P. Q, R, sloth. I didn't plan any of that. Right. So M through Z, enjoy. Enjoy your newfound wealth. Don't forget the little people. As you laugh all the way to the bank. Smooches for you. It was not the sun chip, but it starts with the same letter as the sun chip. But everybody knows that Sun chip is a grandma chip. Grandmas love them. Grandmas love sun chips. If you're gonna go see your grandma, maybe this weekend you're gonna go visit your grandma, bring her a bag of sun chips. Yeah, I know she's got plenty already, but it's about the gesture. You know what I mean? It's about the gesture. Just let her know you're thinking about it. Say, Meemaw, I was at the store, I was looking at the chip aisle, and I saw the sun chips, and it made me think of you. And she'll be like, oh, thank you. You're my favorite grandson and or daughter. And be like, what are you, an ancient wizard? That's what you sounded like just then. No, I'm just a grandma. You sound like an ancient wizard living in a castle somewhere. It's like a dragon's gold for old people. They hoard those chips. They do. They've got bags and bags of sun chips from the early 90s. They're like, just in case. Just in case. I don't want to run out. Hansel and Gretel. Yeah, it does say. Grandma, when did you move into a candy house? And what big teeth you have? Oh, don't worry about that. Give me the sun chips. I mean, give me the sun chips, Sonny. God, what am I doing? Group of sloths is called a snuggle. Actually, there's no name for a group of sloths. And some sloth organization held a vote. And the people voted on snuggle, which is better than Slothy McSlothface, which is probably what it would be if they held the vote today. Is your grandma Gollum? Yes. The precious sun chips. We eat them. Sounds like Snuggles the fabric softener bear. Yeah. Very snuggly. If you want your clothes to be soft, get a sloth. Soft and sloth. The soft sloth. The Easter sloth, that's right. Werthers aren't in vogue anymore. I don't know, Mrs. Angus. That's what I thought too. I thought it was Werther's Originals. Oh, you remember? I don't know if they make these anymore or not. But Cream Savers. You remember Cream Savers? I think they were made by the Lifesaver people. It was like a Lifesaver and a cream. Oh man, those things are good. I don't know if they still make. If they still make those things, I need to scoop me up one or find a grandma. She may have one in her purse. Oh, the ribbon candy. That's for Christmas time. For Christmas time. You did win, Florida girl. Congratulations. The Lifesaver lollipops were the best. Oh, pardon me. I'm sure that I had a Lifesaver lollipop. But I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I do remember the safety pops where they had the little handle would loop around back into the candy. It was like a little loop. It's like a big Lifesaver with white swirl. Oh man, so that sounds like a Cream Saver, because that's what a Cream Saver is. It's just not on a stick and it's smaller. It's about the size of a Lifesaver, not lightsaber, but a Lifesaver. But it ain't got no hole in it. It does eventually though. If you suckle upon it long enough, it does eventually create the hole, because the middle part is thinner than the rest of it, so it wears out faster. You just saw Cream Savers for sale on Amazon. Well, now, Flora Vivino, you got to be careful with the Amazon thing, because sometimes, especially if things were around like in the early 2000s, sometimes they have like listings of things, but you can't actually buy it. It's just there. Who was so reckless with lollipops they needed those safety pops? I don't know. I always wondered that too. I'm like, how much safer is it? It's like a lollipop with like a noose on the bottom of it. It seems less safe than just the stick, to be honest with you. Have lollipop, run, fall on face, penetrate directly into brainstem. Yeah, well, this is true. But I guess the little thing was softer. I don't know. Same reason I'm nervous with those pointy sticks. Corn dogs are put. Yeah, I don't like it when they got the big point at the top. That's kind of. I don't like that. That sort of freaks me out. But don't run with a lollipop. You know what I mean? Come on now. You know better than that. You should. How do you say sloth in French? Now. Easy to grab the loop and pull the lollipop out. Oh, that's true. That's true. Wow. Man, you guys are making some really good points, surprisingly. Also at Blair Candy Company. And eBay. Okay. Well, yeah, eBay, it could be an old one. Their safety lawn darts, they took off the sharp metal point and replaced it with a sharp plastic point. Much safer. Much safer. Now, I don't know. I tried to look around, but I barely did. Well, a lot of times it's jokes, Mr. Dangus. Like, I always have to read whatever. You know, if I ask a question and then the answers start coming in, then I'm like, wait a minute. You messing with me? Yeah, blunt force trauma rather than impalement. Well, yeah. No free piercings around here. What's my favorite kind of candy? Reese's. Reese's peanut butter cups. Or a whatchamacallit, but only if it's been in the freezer. I love a whatchamacallit after it's been in the freezer. I don't know why. It's just delicious. But a sloth in English goes a little something like this.
Sloth.
Sloth. We've been saying that right, so that's good. It's nice to be told that you're correct once in a while. And then, yeah. Oh, thank you so much. There we go. Palm candy. Now we're talking. But now I don't know if the French actually call the animal the sloth, or maybe they have a whole different kind, a whole different name for it. But either way, here's how you say sloth in French.
Paresseuse.
Paresseuse. Pair of shoes. Pair of shoes. Which of course that's a lady sloth. So you have to do an inspection of it. You have to give it a physical first before you know what to call it. But a manly sloth.
Paresseux.
Paresseux.
Paresseuse.
A pair of shoes.
Paresseux.
Or a pair of shoes. So if it's a boy sloth, it's a pair of shoes.
Paresseux.
Girl sloth is a pair of shoes, which is easy to remember because ladies like shoes.
Paresseuse.
And men only wear one shoe.
Paresseux.
Pair of shoe. Easy to remember.
Paresseuse.
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 Paresseuse. Also sounds kind of like parachute.
Paresseuse.
I jumped out of a plane one day, but I splattered in the field because my
Paresseuse.
did not open.
Paresseux. Paresseux.
Paresseux and the Banshees. Oh man, that's a fantastic. That's a sludge metal metal band. They now have round Skittles gummies now. I have seen those. Those things are pretty good. You calling ladies sloths there? I'm calling ladies and gentlemen sloths. They come in all flavor sloths. There you go. I need to get me in a mode of me writing things down. I don't know how I would do it. But somehow or another I need to do that. So congratulations to the sloth for being the animal today. So if you see a sloth, be sure to let it know it's the animal today. But be sure to speak its language. So just go, "Hey sloth, you're the animal of the day." And the sloth will go, "Wow, really? That's amazing. Thank you." And that's how you talk to sloths. Ah! Thank you, Flor Fafino. Almost got me with that one. Almost got me with that one. Well, let's see. Let's make sure we covered everything. Talked about the Pope. Talked about sloths. Talked about candy. Safety pops. Alright, good. Alright, good. I'm just making sure we got a good, well-rounded show here. You know what I mean? I just try to make sure there's something for everybody.
Of tiny corns.
I watched the video while I made sure that my offspring wasn't injured. Because she sure was making it sound like she was injured.
Biscuits.
Making a god-awful screech. And not from Saved by the Bell. Sound like an angry bird. And not the video
I can't
game.
say the name, no, my brother. What a
What a
tie.
tie. Got that right. I needed that. Thank you so much, Cornmeal Friday. I appreciate that. We're going to play a little bit of the old Ducks here in a minute. If and you want to. We ain't got to. The world is our oyster. We can do whatever we want. Thank you, Flor Favito. I saw that come through.
Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. I hear voices cry and I see heroes die and I taste blood that's dry and I feel tension rise and I hear voice yes in my head they counsel me. They understand, they talk to me. They talk to me.
What in the world? Why did the robot go bananas? Some of those are just regular words. Thank you, Just Another Blowhard. That's the wrestler Randy Orton's theme song, but when it's typed out like that, it sounds different. Maybe next week you could play that one gimmick with a Family Feud gimmick. Cause we could do that right now if you want to. Pootie is a great character in a fantastic movie. You're absolutely right. I couldn't agree more.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 2 bits. Duck races or we riot.
Oh, I definitely don't want a riot on my hands. Thank you, Floyd Vivino. We'll race some ducks then. The ducks! They yearn to be raced.
Wow.
Just another blowhard just cheered 1 bits. All I've ever wanted was destiny to be fulfilled. It is in my hands. I must not fail. I must not fail even through the darkest days. This fire burns always. This fire burns always.
Oh my goodness, kicking it old school. Thank you so much, Just Another Blowhard. Uh-oh, Commodore Friday's starting to riot already. It's a cat with a torch. That's never been when the cats show up with torches, you know. You're not on a good path. You know you're not on a good path when that happens. Off topic, but the Knicks just beat the Celtics again. The Knicks are 2-0 against the Celtics. Wow. I'll be dadgum. They played yesterday, then they got to play again today. That doesn't seem fair. Give these poor people a day off. You know what I mean? Jeez. All right, here we go. Duck race. 99.3 hours.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 2 bits. Pay no attention to the just another blowhard behind the mirror. He's a youngster of only 50.
He's a youngster. He's only 50 years old. He's just a baby. Just the baby. Thank you so much, Floyd Vivino. And the Pacers await them on their way to the NBA Finals. Don't give Mrs. Cake ideas. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. You know she listens.
Wow.
Because we
The
told
underscore big underscore room just cheered 100 bits. From the bottom of my heart I want you to know I support the thin, blue tube line, Officer Sock.
Thank you so much. The big room. That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate that, my friend. That means a lot. That means a lot to me. How's it going, the big room? Hope everything's going well with yous. So good to see you here. Smooches for yous. You just in time to race some ducks, if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah, Mrs. Cake is listening. We told her earlier to stop chewing on the electrical cords. And she listened. She stopped listening. I mean, no, she stopped chewing. She listened and stopped chewing, is what I meant to say. So we started talking about cats picking up pitchforks and torches. Then she'll be like, well, all right then. We found out that she's fairly impressionable. Fairly impressionable. Exclamation point quack to put a duck in the pot. Put your duck in the pot. Exclamation point duck hat. And then the name of a hat. Exclamation point duck name. And then change your duck's name if you want to. Like some wiseacre over here has got pee pee poo poo as the name. And then there's what? And then we got pss, 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 which if Miss Cake is listening, she may be going bananas now. We got not blowing hard. I feed Mrs. Cake. There's Secretariat. Who's at the door? It's Secretariat. I see it on the internet. Now, I don't know if this is true, and I'm not going to DNA test a bunch of horses. But I heard that all the horses in the Kentucky Derby are in some way related to Secretariat. That guy got around. I guess you they make a movie about you and the ladies come a-running. Made in the Queen of Canada, the smooches for you, my friend. Look at that. Look at that bucket. Nice bucket. It matches your feathers. And then there's Pee Pee Poo Poo in a bucket hat. Like the singer of the band The New Radicals. You find a good horse, you breed it, I guess. Well, oh, they said that on the Derby TV coverage too? I mean, it makes sense. But I mean, if you're a horse and you get like studded out, doesn't that make you like a horse of the night?
Wow. Kala_Cot just cheered 50 bits. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Kala_Cot. I believe in Kala_Cot. 'Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo. America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico. They say I believe in Kala_Cot. I believe in Kala_Cot. Wave your hands from side to side and say, oh, I believe in Kala_Cot, and Kala_Cot is so prestigious.
So prestigious. Thank you so much, Kala_Cot. 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 The Fruit of the Room. Oh my goodness gracious, I love that. Hey, let me ask you this, the Big Room. Does the Fruit of the Room have a cornucopia on it, or does it not? Secretariat was the best thoroughbred horse of all time. I'm going to let you finish. But Secretariat was the best thoroughbred horse of all time. Now they say that much like the Grinch, his heart was much larger than normal. Well, the Grinch at the end, not at the beginning. Which enabled him to get more blood and stuff like that, which I guess a horse needs. I don't know anything about horse racing. I don't know how much blood you have to use to make a horse go fast. But apparently, Secretariat had a lot of it. Fruit of the Room comes in a basket with some cheese and Zinfandel. Sounds delicious. I will eat. I will eat some liver with some cheese and Zinfandel. That's just fun to do. Alright, here we go. Duck named Mr. Ducky Duck. That's a fantastic name for a duck. Oh, was that too scary? Oh, sorry about that, mate. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to make it too scary. Sometimes I forget what an excellent actor I am. And then people will forget. They'll be like, oh, I'm just watching a soccer. They'll be like, Hannibal Lecter! I gotta be careful.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. Adrenaline, in my soul, every thought out of control, do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home.
Whoa! Thank you so much there, just another blowhard. Smoked Gouda? Perhaps some Havarti? I would not kick either out of my party. Hey, Pimpinochle, good to see you, my friend. Harvey Esquire, what's crappin'? What's crappin'? Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't mean to say what's crappin', but I did. And I can't unsay it.
Wow. Void Vivino just cheered 2 bits. Z.
Top. Robo says, just an other blowhard. Just an other blowhard. Not just another, just an other blowhard. Very different. The Huge. I'm down with the Huge. Huge is fine. Huge is good. Huge means nothing's on fire. Good to see you, Pimpinochle. Like, here we go. We're going to start this race. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, pardon me. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. 1.
Wow. Just another blowhard just cheered 15 bits. Just another blowhard.
It's the same way both times. She just said the same thing twice. Thank you. Just ain't honorable hard. Just ain't honorable hard. It's Secretariat. Secretariat the duck. Obviously not related to Secretariat the horse. At least based on the performance so far. But it's still early. It's still early. It's anybody's race. But Pee Pee Poo Poo looks like making a beeline. But oh my goodness gracious, but look at that. CGF level 9. I didn't see that. The crippled goose factor. Crippled goose factor. That's crippled goose. It's Pee Pee Poo Poo. Mr. Ducky Duck jumping out in front of Pee Pee Poo Poo there. You duck needs a breathalyzer. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, we gotta check it. Some of these ducks, you know, sometimes they'll wait a little too long to start the race. The ducks get a little bit bored. They start engaging in some extracurricular activities. So they do need to be watched. But look at that, Mr. Ducky Duck, waiting on Pee Pee Poo Poo, giving Mr. Pee Pee Poo Poo a chance. But here comes I Feed Mrs. Cake zooming along. Looks like we got a very close three-way race. And it's Pee Pee Poo Poo takes the crown. Pee Pee Poo Poo. Oh, you were partying with the ducks before you got here? See? The ducks were pre-gaming. I knew it. I can tell. I can tell by the way they're floating around. I Feed Mrs. Cake in second place. Mr. Ducky Duck in number 3rd. And here comes Maisie Muffin, Secretariat. Go duck yourself. Duck Henry. I believe in Duck Henry. Bye, bye. Well, don't get too excited, Flor Favino. It's over now. And Pee Pee Poo Poo came out in front. I suspect my duck may have indulged in some wild turkey. I don't know why I read it that way in my head, but that's just the way that I read it, the Big Room. Like an old-timey movie. Maybe an episode of The Twilight Zone or something like that. I suspect this duck may have indulged in some wild turkey. Duck Henry in 7th. Yogi Duck. CGF level 9. In 9th place. Perfect. Kim Jong Blow in 10th. We got Speedy. Too Cool for You. Fruit of the Room in lucky number 13. Pimpanukle in 14th. And May Duck in 15th. And that may be enough to be the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Because it looks like our dear friend is stuck. Oh my goodness. Stuck in the post. Oh, you hate to see it. Stuck down in the prime. Stuck down in the prime. They're not even doing a desperation wiggle. Not even doing a desperation wiggle. That duck is stone cold stuck, baby. Oh my God, Duck, you okay, man? Duck, come here, man. Come here, let me talk to you. Oh my God. What are you doing in that post, man? Oh my God, Duck, you ain't supposed to be in that post, man. You know what they call a stuck duck in France, man? Le canard de stuck. The duck has given itself over to its fate, submitting to the void and returning to the universe permanently, willingly. I am Werner Herzog, and the world of ducks is a very sad place. Ah, my goodness gracious. You hate to see it, ladies and gentlemen. You really do. You hate to see it. Let us pay our respects to our fallen comrade. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, that's very nice of you, the Big Room. Yeah, I'm sure that will enjoy a nice snack while you save him. Well, the duck got stuck, Metal Wolf. The duck.
A gallon of tiny corns.
Got stuck. It happens. Yes, happens. Yeah, but you can't mourn forever. That means that Mayduck is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Congratulations, my friend. Oh.
You give me the biscuits!
So congratulations. And congratulations to Pee Pee Poo Poo for coming in first place, which tradition dictates means you won the race. Way to go, my friend. Way to go. Uh-oh. Yeah, but you can't mourn forever. That means that Mayduck is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Congratulations, my friend. Oh.
You give me the biscuits!
So congratulations. And congratulations to Pee Pee Poo Poo for coming in first place, which tradition dictates means you won the race. Way to go, my. How'd I get that
can't
game?
say the name of my brother. What a tie.
What a tie! What a tie! Exclamation point quack. Put your duck in the race. You tell him, Steve Dave. You fez him, Steve Duck. That's what I'm talking about. Fez Flock. Coming back to reclaim the crown. Reclaim the crown. Snoop Ducky Duck. That's a great name. I love that. Snoop Duck.
Wow. You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 25 bits. There was a severe lack of Fez in the last race.
There was.
The
there really
Fez
was.
father is very disappointed.
Very disappointed in that. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. What does the Fez father have to say about the lack of Fez in the last race? Oh dear, that's a bad review. That's a bad review. You been playing Power Cleaner? Power Washer Simulator, or is it a new one, Power Cleaner? Because there could be a Power Cleaner Simulator. Oop on me. I was wondering if Baby Sock might like to play Power Wash Simulator. Seems like something that she might enjoy, but I don't have it on the Xbox. Is it still on Game Pass? I haven't had Game Pass in a while. I may need to scoop that up. Because they got the Oblivion on there, and they got that Expedition 33 or whatever it is that I hear is really good. Bunch of good stuff on there. Oh, Pato. Power Wash Simulator is great. I love that game. I got it on the computer, but I don't have it on the Xbox. Play with you? Okay. Yeah, if I end up getting the Game Pass thing again, and it's on there, then we'll play. Oh, Pato. Oh, it's cross-platform. Oh, wow. How fancy. I didn't know that. Okay, then. That'd be fun. I don't have any of the DLCs, though, as the kids call them. Nickel and diamond all the time.
Void Vivino just cheered 2 bits. At just another blowhard wants you to play with him. Smiley face emoji.
Smiley face. Wait, emoji? Is it cooperative or competitive? I think it's cooperative, isn't it? Or do you race? I guess it could go either way. There's a game on Crazy Games that I've been playing lately that is addicting and free. Oh, what is it? What you been playing? Oh, you can do both. Cool. Yeah, competitive cleaning. I wonder if that's going to be in the Olympics one of these days. Competitive power wash. I'd watch that. That'd be pretty good. They both get like a real dirty old junker car or something like that, and they got to clean it. Be pretty cool. I'd watch that. They get sponsored by Dawn. Stone Grass Mowing Simulator. Oh, I do have a lawnmower simulator game. But I haven't played Stone Grass Mowing Simulator. That sounds like fun. Competitive duck racing should be in the Olympics for sure. I'm surprised it's not there already. Meowing Simulator. There is that little kitty big city game where you get to be a duck. I mean, no, a cat.
Trying to think, but nothing happens.
Jeez. I tried to say cat and I said duck instead. Just by the commercials, you would think Dawn is for washing
A
oily
gallon
waterfowl.
of
Yeah, no, it
tiny
is.
corns.
It is. And thank goodness for the commercials, because before the commercials, Dawn salesman had to go door to door with oily ducks to let people know about that. All right, here we go. We're going to start this race at 5, 4, 7, 8, 1, 2,
Give me the
3,
police.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pow! Sorry about that plosive there. And they're off. Those poor oily ducks. What did they do? What did they do before they had Dawn to get all the oil off of them? I guess they just lived their lives oily. I bet Dawn thinks they're lucky stars every day that the Exxon Valdez happened. Maisie Muffin's lollygagging. Look at that. There's a... Wow, they're going 4 wide on that turn. Pipperknuckle out in front. Just Another Blowhard is a boat. And would be in last place if it wasn't for the absolute sloth of Maisie Muffins. Maisie Muffins channeling the spirit of the animal of the day, which is the sloth. Using that as a racing strategy. We'll see how that works out. Go Duck Yourself has now jumped in front. There's Califez. Oh, Pato. There's Cyclops Fan. Hey, nice to see you, Fan. Fans make you cool. Ducks 4 wide and Tetris players are offended. Joke too obscure to explain. Oh, man. I didn't mean to offend the Tetris. Well, I'll add that to the list of who I've offended tonight on accident. Catholics and Tetris fans. There's Califez. I think one time you should do some scratch-offs on these streams sometime. You know, I would love to do some scratch-offs, but you'll have to mail them to me because they don't have scratch-offs in the state that I live in. Because gambling is of the devil, I think. So we don't have any of that stuff here. Because we are going to heaven. Kala_Fez. Look at that. Kala_Fez. Boom shakalaka, the winner of the race. Woo! Way to go, Kala_Fez. Hashtag FezFlock. Thank you, Maiden. Yeah, we're all very proud. Go Duck Yourself. Looks like Go Duck Yourself going to come in second place. They've been opening boxes of Garbage Pail Kids over on Bin Monster TV, which is basically also gambling. Oh, really? They resell those things? Euphesim Steve Duck. May Duck in 4th place. Snoop Ducky Duck. Popeye the Sailor Moon. Cyclops Fan in lucky number 7th. Greased Up Duck in 8th. Maisie Muffins in 9th. We got Mr. Dangus rounding out the top 10. Oh, Pato. Pimperknuckle. That Fez really working out. Really worked out for Califez this time. There's old Just Another Blowhard. And Speedy. How is opening Garbage Pail Kids gambling? Well, I'm assuming, because I've seen people open up other types of cards, and they go, oh, they open up a pack and they go, oh, this one's worth $1 here. Well, we could probably get $1 for this one, Bob. And they go, oh, look at this one. Oh, this is one of them really rare ones. We're probably gonna get maybe $4.75 for this one, Bob. And then they go, oh, well, that was a middling pack. Not a whole lot there. Not a lot very exciting. Let's crack open another one. Crack open another. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this one. Oh, it's the rare foil variant. Yeah, we could probably get like $7 out of this one. Yep. Yeah, we've already made our money back. We've already made our money back. That's what most people opening cards. It's sort of like. And congratulations to Speedy, the winner of the Sock Cop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Way to go. Way to go. You love to see. Love to see. All right. Hey, I might actually get out on time today. It's not Easter anymore. I don't want to do that one. But let's do a Bathtub Royale. Since Just Another Blowhard is always asking for it. Are people opening cards from the Midwest? Yeah, I think it's something to do with the air. in the packs, it gets into your lungs, and that makes you talk like that there. So I gotta open them up. Oh, what do we got here? Also, rare garbage pail kid there. Well, easy. That was very rare. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna get that one graded. Yeah, if we can get a 10 on that one, we're gonna be sitting pretty. Gonna be sitting pretty with that one. Now this is different. This is not a race. This is more like a demolition derby. What's gonna happen is all the ducks are gonna run into each other. There's also various scary things, not scary, very dangerous things that pop up in the tub. The water continues to rise, sort of like a Royal Rumble, where if you get knocked out of the tub, you are eliminated, or if you get beat up too much by another duck, your name turns red and you sink to the bottom. Oh, look at that! We got us an atom bomb. We got us an atom bomb. Yeah, we're gonna go. It's graded a 10. There we go. It's graded a 10 there. Yeah, this is my retirement plan here, Bob. The atom bomb right there. It's autographed. Autographed by Mr. Oppenheimer. So we're gonna see how this one goes. There's gonna be a boat that is gonna come down. You gotta watch out for the boat. The water over here is going to start swirling in a very whirlpool-like manner. You're going to want to avoid that as well. And I tell you to avoid it. Boy, don't that look good. Boy, don't that look good. Oh, yeah, that's right there. That's a, we're going to grade that hot dish a 10. We'll put that one in some plastic and slap it on the eBay. That's what we're going to do with that one there. Yep, they get in via the slide up there. And you want to stay in the tub. You want to stay in the tub and be the last duck standing. Last duck standing. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. But you can't control your duck, just like in the racing. Which I hope I explained that. Or at least I hope you figured it out, because I hope someone wasn't frantically mashing away on on an Xbox controller or something like that, trying to control the duck. It just goes. It's on its own. Much like life itself, it's all just complete chaos. And nobody knows what's going on. Or you control your duck with your mind. I just imagine you put your fingers up to your temples, and you get your eyes all narrow, and you're just concentrating real hard, and the little waves come out of your forehead like and the duck is like, yes, yes, maiden. Oh, sorry about that, maiden. I apologize. Once again. That's another thing. And not only am I a fantastic actor, but I also read minds. And I always forget. I'm like, oh yeah, I shouldn't say that because they just thought it. They didn't tell me that. I get in trouble all the time with that kind of stuff. Must be almost finished. Just want to say good evening, and I hope all is well. Slippy Nux, thank you so much for saying good evening. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And all is well. All is well.
Wow. You tell him Steve Dave just
right,
cheered
Danny
25 bits. Let me tell ya. As founder of the Fest Flock, Calla had promised all the way back when they were a red bucket. They passed traffic cone rank in record time. Well earned fez on that one.
Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Hey, Saga, do you collect any Funko Pops? Metal Wolf, no, I don't collect Funko Pops. I do have some. I have the Golden Girls Funko Pops, and I got a couple of pro wrestlers. A couple of professional wrestlers as Funko Pops. But I'm not wild about the Funko Pops because they all look the same to me. And they all have dead eyes. Like a doll's eyes. Alright, here we go. Let's get ready to rumble. Quack. And off they go. It's confident. I see. I had an advantage because I'm not on a delay Commodore Friday, so I had the advantage there. I think if I was on a delay, we would have been equal. You got the Sock Cop Funko Pop. Well, I'll be expecting a check from the Funko people any day now. Which I guess really, you could take any Funko Pop, you just shave it down. It wouldn't be hard to make a Sock Cop Funko Pop. You just gotta have those lifeless dead eyes. Oh my goodness gracious, Pee Pee Poo Poo on the warpath, eliminated Go Duck Yourself and Pimpernukle. Mayduck just got yeeted on the yeetin' spoons. Oh my goodness gracious, and look at that. Adam Bob, PSA 10 got eliminated. Maisie Muffins, eliminated Pee Pee Poo Poo, taking revenge. Adam Bob PSA got eliminated by the floor. You can make Funko Pop yourself now on the Funko Pop website. I wonder how close I could get it to me. I'd be like, I need no feet, no arms. Look, wow, look at that. Euphemism Steve Duck got yeeted. Lurk mode activate. Beep, 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 beep. We got 7 ducks left. Oh, there's that boat. There's the murdering boat. Oh, the boat just murdered Greased Up Duck. Not the Titanic. Just got hit. Look, oh, look at that. The floor. Speedy got yeeted. Speedy got yeeted. Somebody else just got yeeted. Who was that? Euphemism Steve Duck. Mr. Ducky Duck got eliminated by the whirlpool. We're down to 2. It's the lovely May Duck and Snoop Ducky Duck. Who is going to take home the ultimate prize of a hearty handshake? You got your motorcycle license and bought a used Mini Moto. Been abusing speed limits all over rural roads. Blasting 5 to 10 over everywhere. Look out, dirty sock. All right, block Pittsburgh, please. Snoop Ducky Duck and May Duck. I'm just messing around. Be careful on your Mini Moto. Hello, Moto. Did you say that whenever you got it? Did you go, hello, Moto? Yeah, be safe. Look at that. May Duck and Snoop Ducky Duck. Snoop Ducky Duck headed for the thing, and it's the lovely May Duck is the winner. You say it every time you happen? I would too. I would too. Hello, Moto. Hello, Moto. Fantastic. Way to go, May Duck. Way to go, May Duck. Down to the last 2. Down to the last 2, quarter of Nico Chan. But May Duck is the winner there. All right, we're going to do one more race. We're going to do this one. Here we go. This one. Way to go, Maiden. Congratulations, my friend. Today's your lucky day. So let it be written, so let it be done. I think that and Can You Hear Me Now are the 2 cell phone ads burned into my brain. Yeah, Pittsburgh. And then another one, I always think of the 10-10-3-2-1 commercials. Which they're not cell phones, but they're phone adjacent. Or remember, Carrot Top will tell us to dial right down the center. 1-800-CALLATT. What's going on, our way, Leader Hoser? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Well, you know. Jiggle physics. We use a lot of 10-10-3-2-0 or whatever. Oh, is that what it was, Pittsburgh? Call me now! Miss Cleo! Call me now! And it's okay, because I could do her accent, because that was not her real accent. Oh, yeah, I have no idea I don't remember what it was. I never used any of those things. There was only like one person that I really knew that I ever had to call long distance, and I always got a phone call. So I never had to mess with any of that kind of stuff. This is true, Pittsburgh. This is true. Call me now. Who was it? Didn't somebody here used to work for Miss Cleo? Oh, you moved far away from fam at that time? Oh, my goodness gracious. Kids these days will never understand. Long distance. Ooh. You're like, hello, Mr. Phone Company. I would like to call this person. Like, okay, yeah, that's totally fine. Pick it up and call them. Hey, wait, it's not working. Oh, wait a minute. Are they really far away? Yeah, I would say they're pretty far away. That's gonna cost you 10 cents a minute or whatever. Yo, or pay per text. Yeah. Yeah, I had a prepaid cell phone that used to cost 0.3 minutes to send and receive a text. Now, if you notice that 0.3 does not divide up 1 evenly. So a lot of times you would end up with like 0.1 minutes left, and then it wouldn't let you do anything with it. So you still had minutes there. Technically, you had 1/10 of a minute. It's 6 seconds or whatever. But you couldn't use it, so you had to buy some more. What a rip. What a rip. It's got to be 5. It used to have a pager. I was never important enough to need a pager. Never had one of those. But the calling cards, those were pretty fun. God, it took forever. You had to type in 10,000 buttons. And there was time before texting Harvey Esquire. That is true. That is true. You remember that Metal Wolf? Oh. What did I rip? What did I rip? I don't know. I don't remember ripping anything. All right, here we go. Last race of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, fight! I mean, race! Whatever. Either way, do what you want to do. Some kid at high school gave you a pager. I always figured he did something illegal and was worried about it coming to him. I don't know, but I had a pager from that kid for some reason. It was neat to use for a bit, but didn't deal drugs and wasn't popular, so you mostly just had a tiny little thing that was about the size of a pack of cards that just sat there and didn't do much. That's what would have happened if I'd have had a pager too. It would have sat there silently. He had a really cool digital pocket watch. Oh man, I'm surprised. Oh, you think Gen Z is gonna try and or Gen Alpha, or whoever? You know, because a lot of the kids these days they're getting back into CDs and stuff like that. You think there'll be demand for some pages? Remember how bad phone cameras were back then? Oh my goodness gracious, yeah. You look at a picture taken on the phone back in like 2004, 2005, something like that. It was like one step above a Game Boy camera. You had a pager when you was a courier for her. Oh, if you had one for work, that makes sense. But that's no good. You also had one at your work that would speak to you and tell you where to go from in-house. Oh my goodness gracious, you had a talking robot? Scooter's original, congratulations. Zeke Averiches, I don't even know what that is. Sony Mavica, I don't know what that is either. Blowhard is cool at number 2. Maisie Muffins in 3rd. We got Atom Bomb PSA 10 in 4th place. Yeah, I had one of them Game Boy cameras. And then I got a printer for the Game Boy camera. That was fantastic. Oh, what a day that was. Early digital camera that used 3.5. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen those. I didn't know what they were called. Snoop Ducky Duck in 5th place. Sir Scotty B518 in 6th place. We got Pee Pee Poo Poo in lucky number 7. T-Rex, great name, in 8th place. Mr. Ducky Duck, Go Duck Yourself. The top 10. I remember Dracar Noir. Greased Up Duck. The Lovely Mayduck in 12th place. The Cavalry. Oh, a clothing brand. Oh, okay. Duck in 13th. Duck. And Euphemism Steve Duck in 14th. And look at this once again. There's old Speedy. Speedy the boat. Old Speedy boat. Waiting on Speedy boat. Across the finish line. Yeah, even just like early standalone digital cameras were not very good. Were not very good. A lot of times you were just better off drawing a picture. Honestly. And there we go. Speedy, the winner of the Sock Hop, going at a very, very reasonable speed award. Way to go. There the Go Duck Yourself thinks it's a duck cop patrolling the pond. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Pond needs patrolling too, you know what I mean? Pond definitely needs patrolling too. Alright, well there's that. Alright, I gotta find somebody to raid and scoot on out of here. Just another blowhard smooches for yous. No, not raid. Twitch. That's where I want to go. Twitch.tv. Let's see which one of my buddies is on. We got the Robot Co-op. You had the Motorola flip phone back in the day.
Wow. Void Vivino just cheered 2 bits. Say goodnight at just another blowhard.
Good night, just another blowhard. Smooches for you, my friend. Anybody got any suggestions for who to rate? Oh, thank you, man. This always made this always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure. Nobody's really oh, Pittsburgh is streaming. You can rate my friend DJ Nouveau. All right. DJ Nouveau. What's up, Cancer? Hey, remind me next time. Daddy Blue Jeans. Maiden beat you by just a minute there. So we're gonna go to this DJ Nouveau character. / raid. Raid. Well, I appreciate you doing your suggestion at a reasonable speed. All right, here we go. Sockop loves you, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time. I did. And take care. Take care of each other. And yourselves. If you go to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooches for yous. Good night. Sleep tight. And do not let the bed bugs bite.
A gallon of tiny corns.
Eat your tiny corns. And we'll see you here soon in the kingdom of the internet. But for now, tell them good night, old man.
Danny Jenkins just cheered 101 bits. Good night, you all.
And now, folks, it's
good night,
time
Daddy
to say
Blue
good
Jeans.
night. We sincerely appreciate your patronage.
Thank you.
And hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment.
You give me
Please
the
drive home
biscuits.
carefully and come back again soon.
I'm trying to think, but
Good
nothing
night.
happens.